I love you more than words can describe, but simply left at that would be an insufficient declaration of my love. So I'll turn to John Steinbeck to put the words in my mouth. Sometimes a kind of glory lights up the mind of a man. It happens to nearly everyone. You can feel it growing or preparing like a fuse burning towards dynamite. It is a feeling in the stomach, a delight of the nerves, of the forearms. The skin tastes the air, and every deep drawn breath is sweet. Its beginnings have the pleasure of a great stretching yawn. It flashes in the brain, and the whole world glows outside your eyes. A man may have lived his whole life in the gray, and the land and trees of him dark and somber. The events, even the important ones, may have trooped by faceless and pale. And then, the glory, so that a cricket song sweetens his ear. The smell of the earth rises chanting to his nose, and dappling light under a tree blesses his eyes. And I guess a man's importance in this world can be measured by the quality and number of his glories. Cole, you are my glory, and every day with you is glorious. This excerpt is actually taken out of context and has nothing to do with love. To the contrary, it goes on to promote individuality and condemn conformity as it stifles. I'm going somewhere with this. As it stifles the ability to create and be inspired. When we entered into this relationship, we questioned how we could remain individuals and continue to grow separately while also establishing and strengthening our partnership. We came to realize that it requires strong individuals to make a strong partnership. You encourage my individuality, nourish my best self, and foster within me a deep spiritual connection. I honestly believe that you are my soulmate. And even if it weren't part of some grand scheme and it was just a coincidence, then I would praise the beauty of spontaneity and good fortune. I can't imagine having a more perfect person to spend my life with. Simply put, you are perfection. All right. So I needed our paths to converge. Or excuse me, I needed you to find my purpose, to find my higher calling. I needed our paths to converge, for you to walk with me on this journey. You are my first step in the journey of 1,000 miles. Together, we have made an oath of poverty, an oath of simplicity, an oath to live life to the fullest, an oath to live life to the fullest, with passion, intention, and active engagement. We have vowed to put our ideals into action and to live the change we wish to see in the world. For 5 years, we have been building a foundation as solid as rock, or perhaps a more fitting metaphor would be that of a well-worked garden bed. Fertile, rich humus, well-balanced pH, lofty tilt, good drainage, well-bonded aggregates. I could keep going. You get the point. For 5 years, we have been preparing this bed. Now it is time to plant it. I am the soil, you are the sun, our love is the seed. Let us pray for rain. Let us bask in the bountiful harvest. Good luck.
This is gonna be a minute. Mine? Oh, okay. first moment that I saw you, I knew there was something very special about you. I didn't understand it then, but I immediately felt a connection to you. It is that feeling of connection that pulled me off the number 6. Don't cry. I can't do it. Okay. It is that feeling of connection that pulled me off the number 16 bus. I stopped too early just to be with you. To send me back to the old bus stop in hopes that I'd find you after having lost you. And that keeps us together here today. I experience that same sense of connection each time that we lock eyes. Each time I feel your embrace. Each time I hear your voice. There is no word for it, and there does not need to be. Okay, I'm gonna breathe. Dan, I feel like the luckiest person on earth to share my life with you. You are an inspiration to me. Even from the very earliest conversations, I have been so touched by who you are as a person. I deeply admire your ability to live in the present moment. I cherish you for your creativity in the arts and in the garden. I value your day-to-day efforts to make the world a better place. I adore you for teaching me to prepare wholesome foods from scratch in the kitchen and from the soil, and for sharing in my efforts to live a healthier lifestyle. I hold gratitude beyond words for the passion and meaning that you've brought into my life. You are my soulmate, my best friend, my guru. You are the love of my life. Oh, hang on. Almost there. Thank you for being a truly equal partner in our relationship, for giving me space to maintain my individuality, and for encouraging me to cultivate the very best of myself. I am a better person with you in my life. Today I stand before you and this audience of loved ones with no fear in my heart at all. I'm fully prepared to commit to the interweaving of our two lives as one. As I speak these promises, I feel my heart bursting open with joy, awe, and gratitude for this amazing life that we have together. I feel profoundly blessed to spend all the seasons of our lives together, nourishing the perennial garden of our love and watching it bear beautiful fruit. To express the depth of my dedication to you, I offer this commitment reading from the Pueblo Indians. Before we met, you and I were two halves unjoined, except for in the wide rivers of our minds. We were each other's distant shore, the opposite wing of a bird, the other half of a seashell. We did not know the other then, did not know our determination to keep alive the cry of one riverbank to the other. We were apart, yet connected in our ignorance of each other, like two apples sharing a common tree. I knew you existed long before our paths collided long enough for our indecision to be swallowed up by the greater need for love. Beloved partner, keeper of my heart's odd secret, I thank your patience. Our joining is like tree to earth, a cloud to sky, and even more. Dan, you are my beloved partner. I cherish you with a boundless heart. Today and forever, I choose you.